And just for some clarification, do you want to just kind of discuss what HexView is and what we want to do?
Yeah. So HexView is a project to make it easier to discover Hex packages, because right now Hex does not depend on GitHub or any source control, so that you push your package there. So it can be hard to explore what is the code of the package without actually downloading it. And there are many complaints with people that wanted to see the source, but they couldn't. So this is an attempt to fix it and to give a tool so that people can look at it. It's a Phoenix application with Elm as a front end. I quickly did a first version that did not use Elm, and that did not use Elm, and that was it. And now there's a second version. So you need to go to a package URL. The root URL doesn't work right now, I think. So I will send you a link, an example link. And
can I find module app from /require? I did an Elm package install. Let's see here. I went into assets and did the. Oh, I didn't do the Elm build. Do I have to do the Elm build itself, or should Brunch take care of that, or do I just run Brunch here?
I think Brunch should take care of that. I'm.
Oh, that's not a thing. Let's see here. Resolving depths of maybe I just need to restart this after I'd done the build. Sorry. Okay. Fail to import Bootstrap. Let me go into assets and see what I'm missing. Is there a Bower?
NPM. There's
yeah.
NPM,
So I did an NPM.
Yeah.
It's in CSS. App.scss. It's missing the Bootstrap itself. But that should be in like the Brunch config. Should tell it how to get there, right?
Yeah.
It says Bower components. Do you have a Bower components?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't use Bower. Only like an NPM and Elm package manager and Mix. I think that's enough package managers.
So it. Let's see here. So Bootstrap. Let's see. It would be in vendor maybe. No. The Bootstrap.
No. It's brought in a package.
Yeah. So it's not in package.json.
Oh.
It just didn't get into save dev or whatever. So I just npm install save Bootstrap. Yeah, my guess is just that that's the problem. Yep. Okay, so it's showing now.
Yeah. But it's not formatted correctly.
Yeah, so it's didn't find Bootstrap SCSS variable, so it kind of didn't.
I will push a fix.
Okay.
Give me a second. Yeah, I should be able to pull now.
Okay. And so now I just go back into assets and do the. Actually, I should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Oh, right, because I.
Yeah, I'll fix that one too.
It's
because I don't actually use like ASDF locally, only on the server. So
yeah. Again, it's still missing something here. Oh no, it's not. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Awesome.
So it actually So the Elm version doesn't yet actually download the data from the server. There's an endpoint on the server, but it doesn't do anything. So here it loads just some example data.
Okay.
And I think what I would like we work on is to get the data actually from the server here, if you don't mind.
No, let's do it. Okay, so sorry. So I'm in the, let's go to the assets, Elm. So, yeah, Elm. And then if we look, we have, is it pages, package view main?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we have a program, and then on the server side, we have sorry, we had a brief reconnection. On the server side, we have.
If you go to the probably router, lib web router. Yeah.
We have API.
There's these
package files package version path, and then it goes to the file controller. Let me actually do this. I'm going to start down here. And then we can do the file controller. Okay. And so it lists the files, and then it just renders them out. And yeah, so let's start off just with a basic sort of API on the Elm side. So have you done API stuff in Elm before?
So that's like my very beginning here with Elm.
Okay,
I'm
awesome.
figuring stuff along the way. Let's say
we'll bring in Elm Lang HTTP, and then we'll also bring in Luke Westby Elm HTTP Builder, Elm HTTP Builder. And so now we can look at like Elm, and I'm just going to make a API.elm.
Okay.
And for now, we'll just call it like get file, and we'll figure out from there. And then we can say get file takes like a path and returns like a file. And let's see here. I'll just make a. Oh, we have data. We have rooted tree.
So yeah, so the way that the state on the Elm side it's held is a multi-way tree of the files that make the package.
Okay.
And we move around with a zipper.
Yes.
So we can go down and go up.
Okay, so you have this files as rooted tree zipper of strings, and then the string is just like the file. What is the string?
Yeah, I don't have a file type, if that's what.
Okay, so like the string is just the file contents.
Yeah.
So okay, and then the tree itself holds the paths here.
Yes.
So the rooted tree already contains the concept of a string key.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is just a. Let me think here. So really, we want to say like
an alias, yeah.
So ultimately, we need to get a like a files to hand it. So what we want to do is when you go to a package, we want to fetch a rooted tree zipper of the entire structure of the package. Is that the idea?
So we want to fetch when we go to a package, we want to fetch the files that are that make this package.
Right, like all of them to replace this mock.
Yeah. So we want to fetch a list of files. And so there are basically two endpoints on the Phoenix side. The first one is getting a list of all the files. And the second one is getting a single file. And it's actually not API, it's simple like raw text API. So the list of files will return you a file as like a list of files with one file per line.
Okay.
So you need to like split that by line and then split into the segments by slash, and we can feed that to rooted tree from paths to build the paths.
Okay, so first off, let's. But before I get into this part, let me just say here, like, so let's just say like path, or this would be like package, whatever. And here I'm just going to return like a fake string because I'm not going to get into this yet. Let me see the API calls. So like if I just do an API call in curl, you said there's a non-Elm version already, but I can just do the API call from curl surely.
Yeah.
And so for that, I would just actually let me just do this. So it'd be curl and something like this, but it's actually files. Let me do cat. It's in lib web router. So I do curl.
So it would be API slash packages. I think that's the
packages.
Packages and or
yeah, I think it's
files
files.
access.
Yeah, it's just files.
Yeah,
and then
files accesses a single file.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and packages will list the files in the package. So yeah, you see the first one.
Sorry, absinthe 0.1.0.
And with API, because that's the
HTML
HTML page.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how I start. I get this will get me the list of files. Okay, so let's go back to the API. And so we'll say like this is we want package version. I'll just make a two tuple of the package name and the version number.
Yeah.
And here we would do I don't think I want that. Let me real quick look at we just want response. Okay. Okay, we have HTTP builder, and so we can say like get API URL package version. Let's just say package URL package version, where we'll have like API base. It's a string. And we'll pass this in as a flag later. And then API URL would be take a string to a string. API URL path will be API base plus slash plus the path. And then package URL takes a package version to a string. And here we'd say API URL. And we would say, sorry, here we'll destructure the package name and the version. And then, so slash, in this case it's packages slash package
slash
version. Okay, and so now we can get it, and we want to like send, and we want to map it to, let's just say a no op. Let's just say map it to like a got. I'll call this a get package, and then let's call this like got package, where we expose get package, and then we have a. I will just say assets Elm.
So
I'll just-
it would be in the page, or we could
yeah, I want
accept
like a message. So you have right now, it's in, you say it's in like pages, main, package view,
yeah, package view, and then
main. So I can't import it, so we have to break out the message here. Where's your message type? Oh, you have, that's in your update. Okay, so maybe we don't.
Yeah.
Except we will still, because the update is going to have to pull in the API, and so it can't. We'll have a circular dependency. So real quick,
we could have API accept function to map a message.
yeah, that's definitely true, and we actually should. That's where I end up anyway all the time. So that's an excellent point. Yeah. Okay, so we'll say for now this thing takes a package version and a function taking a this thing is going to end up responding, like I'll just say like a list of strings into a message. I'll actually just say it takes an A into a message for now. And then send tagger. Sorry. That's what we want. And there's almost certainly an issue here. It says cannot find type message because we don't have type message. So we need to import. All right, so we'll just say we don't know what kind of message it is, and just that'll be okay.
Yeah.
Bear with me. Argument send is causing a mismatch. Okay, so like typically, I don't have my Vim set up to make it super trivial for me to see that, and you're running this thing through Brunch, so I'm curious. It's not giving me any data like that. So what I do typically at this point is I'll have a
I think if we import the file, the module somewhere in one of the other modules that we already use, it will try to compile it.
That's fair.
Yeah, and say that
it doesn't like update.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, expects the argument to be. Oh, okay. So it just knows that it has to be a result. That's fine. Oh, and explicitly it is a, since we haven't mapped it to anything. And then, what are you talking about? Function send is expecting the argument to be that, but it is that.
Or maybe there's like, it needs parents? I don't know.
No. Do better when let me just look at my existing one. Do this. And let me actually, yeah, so send, that's not where I have tagger on here. Don't on this branch. Anyway, it's not important. So what I tend to do anyway though is like handle this, say handle got package. This is useful. And handle got package is the thing that takes the results. The get package, sorry, this is where I've goofed up also. That just doesn't need to be there. No, it does, sorry. It needs to be, for now, it's a thing that maps that to a message. And so this will be result HTTP error, the unit, and turns it into a message. and then it's like the unit right now, and we'll just call it. Oh, it also takes the tagger. Okay, foo. Runs the tagger on the data. And if it was an error, I tend to have the problem here is I would have to know what the no op was. So let's just say like error tagger. So if I want to take an error, then we would, in this case, it would be a HTTP error.
And that message.
It's actually HTTP error. And also these need to be lowercase since we don't know what it is. For now, I'll just, I do like logging here for now. This is not error string, that's a stupid name. And then let's see where the problem is here. Send expects the argument to be a thing that takes an error A into a message, but it is a thing that takes an A into a message. But that's not what send says anymore. Send says handle got package.
Yeah, I maybe you need to restart. I found that if files change a lot, it sometimes gets confused. And like,
yeah,
it's compiled now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a thing that sort of kind of works, and so we want to just like try it. So what we'd like to do is come up here, and we have the kill that. So we have the pages, package view. Let's just go to like the update.
Yeah.
And this is how you navigate the zipper. And
yes.
So one thing we could do, well, how do you pull the thing in? Like you have your view for packages.
So right now, what do you mean pull it in?
Sorry, I realized that is not clear. Your templates for would it be file index?
Yes. So how I started the Elm app, yeah.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
It's it's just in app JS right now. Yeah.
Okay, so you just embed it here.
But you could probably do something like run it from the particular page.
Yeah, no,
render. Yeah.
This is fine. Okay, so here you have kind of navigation. I'm just going to say like, what was our API? Well, we don't have it. Okay, so let's make a new API. So our new message that's got package files, maybe. And where's our model? Let's see, we want a page view model.
It should
That's
be
good. Yeah, model.
In a file model. Yeah.
Okay, and so we have a list of files, and files are a rooted true zipper of string, and then your initial has the fake stuff in it. So
yeah.
So when we get package files, we're going to just get, really what we want to do is say like get package files is really a rooted tree zipper of strings. But let's just say we got the API callback and it's just a string for now, and we'll work through that. Okay, so now we have to deal with got package files, and for now, sorry, we don't even want that. First off, we want get package files. So like we'd like to, oh no, we don't need to do that. What we'll do is when we initialize the app,
Yeah, for now we have the hard-coded what package we're requesting. So yeah, I think it should be fine.
Okay, so like when we initialize the app right now, we say it's command.none. So we will just make the API call and see where we land. So we say API.get package, and we'll say absinthe 0.1.0, and then we need a tagger, which is going to be got package files, and then we need an error tagger, which is like API error, and that'll come from the message, and we'll call it just message dot. And we will expose, we already exposed all that. And then this should be complaining because I didn't cover the branch, and it does. Okay, so we say like got package files, and here we'll just print them out. And we'll add a no op. Oh, we don't even need a no op, sorry. We'll just do a no op. Okay, so we'll say, okay, well then we don't want to actually change the model or send any commands. And then we say API error, some error, and we'll just print it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we stand? Gonna find message got package files. You should have been able to. Okay, we don't use API here, that's fine. I'm not sure that I'm convinced that's doing anything useful. Oh, hold on, I said message.api error, but it's in this file, so. No, I didn't.
And
Oh, I haven't pulled in message from update. We did though, expose
exposing
message.
We can do, I think we can do exposing message and the dots, and then just use the raw names.
Yeah, we definitely can. I just don't understand why it's
okay.
not working as it is. Got package files. Okay, it should be mapping a arbitrary thing to message. Okay, so right now we'll say got package files doesn't get anything, so that it'll compile.
Yeah.
Okay, and so now we have our network, and we actually saw that it happened. So we made the call right here, and we didn't get anything back. Why? Packages absent. Oh, left off API.
Oh. So in the API one.
Okay, so now it should make the fetch. Okay, so it looks like it made it twice. Oh, that's our HTTP call, and this is the API call. And we got the data back. Okay, so now we want to say like, okay, well when we get them, we really do want to get like a list of strings here for now. So I'll say like list of string. And handle got package will take a list of string into a message for now. And so the data needs to be decoded into a list of strings. So we'll, with expect string, it's not JSON.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do, I think, string.lines function to split it into lines.
Yeah, I just want to look at the expect string and make sure I get the syntax right.
Okay.
We have expect string. Yeah, and that just makes it a string. Okay, so we expect string, and we just get the body back as a string. And then the tagger we want to turn into a list of strings. So we can say, like so. It's still saying somewhere that it's Okay, that's right here. Let's see here.
Is it in the handle got package?
It's right here.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so made the API call and let's refresh again. And again, things work. And then in the console, we say got package files. Oh no, we still had an error. Handle got package. I was expecting the argument to take a list of strings from a message, but it's taking nothing. So like our tagger, which has got package files.
Mm.
I'm not sure what it's. Oh, hold on, right here.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and break this up, just so it's okay. I'm not sure that it finished again. Handle it. I don't like not trusting a build process.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so we got a list of packages. And so now the problem is we need to get each of the contents for each of them in order to build the zipper, or what? Do we want to start out with empty contents, and then when you navigate to it, we'll replace the zipper's contents with the real file?
There's a zipper from parts, I think, or in the root tree, data root tree. Rooted tree. There's a tree zipper, and there's a from paths function, which takes a list of lists and builds the tree. So you need to
okay,
use
but
that.
it ends up with nothingness inside of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we want to split on the slash to get the list of lists. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's cool and super easy. Okay, so we'll go back to yeah, it'll be back in the API. And so instead of a list of strings, it'll be a list of lists of strings. And we'll say, I want to say data goes through string.lines, goes through the tagger. And that's our start. And then we want to split, let's see, Elm string, split. Yep, it's just string.split. Okay, and then we want to go back to the update. And got package files now takes a list of strings. And it should build, except for somewhere we probably don't have list of string. We do. List of string. List of string. Oh, I didn't map.
Oh.
I'm not sure where that ended up. Seems to be good. And so now we have our list. Yeah, that's good. And then we want to turn that into just using your tree dot.
Yeah.
So it's
root
data rooted tree.
From paths.
Yeah. I don't do it here. Go back to the update. Look. Okay, so we have data rooted tree. We already have that, and we have rooted tree, and so we just do rooted tree from paths, and that goes into model.files, right?
Yeah. So from paths, we'll create a tree but then we need to create a zipper from that. Yeah. So there's
Okay, so
like
say
rooted
so
tree.
we'll say tree equals
Yeah. It should
that,
probably combine into one
and then we just want
function.
to do
But,
tree to zipper.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say like so. And this will be like just files. Like that.
Yep.
So in theory, it should kind of work, and it's not, right? Like this is not.
And yeah, I think it works. If you click on lib, you'll be able to navigate the files.
Oh, hey, look.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we just need to get the actual content and fill it in. Let me go ahead and make a commit with where we are. Oopsie. Add API and fetch package files. Oh, I can't push.
I will add you to the repo.
Okay, I'll push later.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we want to go back to assets Elm. Or, and you have data. There we go. Okay, so you have a current file.
Yeah. So,
Okay, and so you want to like when someone selects a file, you have.
So my initial idea was to do something similar that GitHub does, so that if you're in like a directory and you didn't select any file, it would show like README
Yes.
by default, and then if you select a file, it will show that file. But yeah, we can probably like change that.
Okay, so right now there's no way to select a file. Is that right?
Yeah.
But you sort of do, right? You go to child. So like when I click on a file, it does go to that file, right? It's just
Yeah.
so go to child should sort of like select the file as well.
Yeah, go to child should be like smarter, and if like it should move the zipper, but if then it's the like if it's a file at the end,
Yes.
it should.
And so, do you have a way to differentiate between paths and files presently?
So what the difference would be probably that the children of the tree are empty.
But that would also be the case in the event that it's like just a path with no children, right?
Yeah, but it would be the case, but we don't get those, I think.
Okay, so for now we can just fake it, and we'll just try to fetch the file, and we'll just have API errors when we're not on a file, I would assume. Okay, so this is all really, really nice code, by the way. Okay, so we go to child, and what is the ID? Is that like just the path?
ID is the index in the
zipper?
In the children.
Okay, and so when we call update files,
and tree zipper is from the function from the package that has the tree. Like I think I wrote the tree implementation 2 or 3 times and finally settled on the package that I found.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've used tree zipper, or multi-way tree zipper, and I like it. So when you go to child, though, you're calling tree zipper go to child. I don't actually see where it knows what child it's going to.
The ID tells
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
I read this as wrapping and just saying child
Yeah.
here. Okay. Go to child
Yeah.
ID. And the ID itself is just some index in the zipper.
Yeah, it's an integer.
Yeah, so
Into
go to
the
child. And how do you get the value out of the zipper for that ID?
so this is implemented in the well, once again, I think I got confused.
So okay, so what I think we want to do here, right? So okay, I think we want to say like, send out a task to fetch a path. Sorry, let me do this. Oh, there we go. So like, I think we want to say, take the ID into a list of string. Right, so this is an int, and the tree zipper, so that we can say like, go to child 4, and we know to send out the API dot get file absinthe 1.0 libfoo.ex. Right, so can we turn 4 into this string is what I'm asking. How do we ask the tree zipper for that full path?
So I think we would first need to like move the tree zipper,
okay,
and then check if it's like a leaf. Yeah.
But even outside of it being at a leaf, how do we find out what the path is where it is presently?
So we need to like move the zipper, and then we can get there's the function I use for breadcrumbs currently, but it should work here too. Yeah, it returns a list of elements from, like, it maps the zipper to a path where we are currently.
So this just updates the zipper.
Yeah.
Right, so that should be and so now we should be able to say like, where am I presently? Sorry.
Yeah. So it's actually a function mapping old zipper to the new one. So after we update the files, we need to get the new files.
That maps model to model. Sorry, I goofed up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. Tree zipper. Okay. Yeah, so we've updated it, and now we want to get the new ones. But it's actually a maybe, isn't it?
Yeah, so the update files. Yeah.
And then update files handles updating the model. So I should actually just back up and say,
updated model.
Next model is update files. So what I want to do, and so now I do have next model.files, and rooted trees. Oh, so that's
I think
the breadcrumbs.
Old model too.
Pardon? Oh yeah,
yes,
I do. Update files.
Update files takes 2 arguments.
Yeah, okay.
Takes the function and the model.
What have I done? Oh, right, just this thing. Okay, so we have our next model, and let me get rid of this. So you have the breadcrumbs or whatever, but so what's the function to turn, like, let's just say,
So yeah, you should be able to call rooted tree.breadcrumbs on the zipper, and it will give you a list of 3 other files. Yeah, and it'll give you a list of the current paths, I think. Do we?
Oh, I didn't go to child yet.
Yeah.
It's a function, so I didn't actually. Oh, I didn't give it the. No, hold on a second. Data. Breadcrumbs takes the zipper and an A.
It takes a root
Separator?
crumb. So yeah, no, it's like yeah. So what the root is called? So
Oh,
yeah. Here.
I don't know what's happening anymore. Sorry. Lib. Okay, so it doesn't get the most the actual
Yeah.
path I'm at. Okay. So and
So
that's
I
just
think
because
we
you do
need
like
to, yeah, I think we need a function for additional function.
So multi-way tree.
Because it should be like in the current crumb, shouldn't it?
Okay, multi-way tree. You can get the datum. You can get the children. And it's a tree. The tree itself is a tree of maybe A.
Yeah, but if we something. Oh, you want to. I know you want to get next model files and not model files.
Oh, thank you. Goodness gracious.
That's why it's delayed.
Yep, that makes total sense. So many times I've done that. Yeah. Okay. So it's in backwards order, which is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have that, and so that's sufficient for us to get kind of a given file. So like, let's go to the API, and we want to say like get file, and then let's just say like file URL, and here it takes a package version and a list of strings and returns a string. Oopsie. So it's files slash package slash version slash and then we want to say like string.join path slash lift off of plus plus. Okay. And then yeah, that definitely should be broken up. Let's see what Elm format does to that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Okay, and so that's a file URL, and we want to say like get file. I'm just going to copy this for now.
Yeah.
And we just get a string back.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is get file path. And this will be file URL package version path. Expect a string back and handle got file. Takes just a string. Sure, we'll call that that. Zip out. Okay, it's not really. Okay, and so handle got file. So here now we have sort of the path we want to get. And we'll deal with the fact that it's, I want to do list.reverse. I'll just do list.reverse before I pass it in.
Yeah.
We'll say like API get file, and sorry, import it. For now, we'll just say absent o.1.0.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to break this out. And then the path we want is list.reverse path, where path is no.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm just going to restart this because I have no idea. Okay, so string.join, expect a string, but it's a list of strings because I reversed those.
Yeah, it's the Elm versus Elixir. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, working on an Elm project inside of Elixir, that's actually the biggest hurdle. Right side is causing a mismatch. It's a list of, I didn't give it enough stuff. I didn't give it taggers. So the tagger would be got file, and then the other would be API error. So we want to provide a got file string.
Yeah.
I really want more than that, right? Because we want to have the path. So right now, how do you store the file contents? That's just that's in the datum of the tree, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
so we
in
actually
the
want
datum of the tree, and the current file type. It has.
Okay, so we'll just hard code that part. But okay, so when we got got file, then we want to actually have like the path, right? So we know where to put it in the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so now we have that. We'll just say like got file, and we'll just hard code something, right? So got file path contents.
Yeah.
That was old, sure.
Does it?
Doesn't appear to actually be issuing the API call, or it could be an error. No.
It doesn't do requests. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So that actually worked when we got to a real file, and we got the contents.
Perfect.
So, and then we should have seen it print out the contents after it printed the path. And so now we just need to update the zipper with that path with those contents, right?
Yeah. So we don't keep that in the zipper. We keep
sorry, in the tree. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the model. Yeah.
Oh, in the model itself?
Yeah, in the model itself.
But
The
so
tree only has paths. It doesn't keep files.
Okay.
Yeah. It should be could be probably a good idea to keep files there. So if you move a lot around, we would like keep them. But I think for now, yeah, we only keep paths in the tree.
Okay, and so then the model we say like current file selected some path,
Yeah,
and then the file. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll say current file is going to be let's say current file path is string. Let's see, path list.reverse string string.join slash. That would it be list.join? I don't remember where these things are ever.
Yeah, it's string.
String.join.
Yeah.
String.join takes the string and the list of strings. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that gives us the current file path, and then we already have the contents. And so at that point, we want to set. Do we need the whole path, or do we just want the end of the path?
We actually want the end of the path, I think.
Okay. So.
But yeah, we can.
For now, I'll just put that there, and we'll see how.
Yeah, we can get the whole thing for now.
Yeah. And then we have the contents. Current file equals current file. Okay, and if it built, we don't have selected. That comes from
model.
Model
Selected.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Boom.
Whoa.
And this is, yeah, so we really just want to say like list.head, and we'll handle, yeah, so we want to say like loading and all that jazz, and that's fine, but for now, current file, model.selected. Yes, actually, well, I mean, we can do it, but it's going to be fast right now. We want to get just the head, and so that's fine. What I'll do is rather than list.reverse string.join, I'll say like list.take1. And then we'll do that just because it will give us a string. Let's see how that is.
If you go to read.
No.
It actually has the root at the beginning, so we would need to
well, I reversed.
Have take two. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. So that's a thing. It's nice. I'm going to go ahead and push this. I still don't have permission. Okay, so what would we do next then? Or is this good enough?
I
mean, we can go ahead and push this through Markdown for sure, like Elm Markdown.
Yeah,
well, not Markdown. Sorry. I mean, we could use Elm Markdown to turn this into syntax highlighting.
Yeah, we could use Markdown to turn to syntax highlighting. We could also use like Markdown on the README itself.
Yeah.
When we have a Markdown file, we would like to like render it as Markdown.
Yeah, let's just yeah, I think maybe, let's see. Root. So, oh, it didn't update it, right? So if we're in the root and we have a child called readme.md, then like the selected file is still this thing, right? So what we want to do is change, like, because right now when you're navigating, you're still seeing that thing until you navigate to a different file, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so we want to fix that. So really, you want to set selected file equal to nothing when you navigate in general, right?
Yeah. So we would probably need in the tree a way to detect if we are in the, like if it's a file or not. But yeah.
Yeah, so
because right now we always try to to get it, but yeah.
Just thinking. The I'm gonna propose. You tell me if you want to do this. Um, I, what if we for now like super special cased readme.md just so that we could get Markdown in? And maybe you actually I don't think you need that. So
Yeah,
I don't know that that's even that helpful. Maybe it is okay.
yeah. I think like, yeah, I think that's fine to do that.
Render current file. We have the name, right? So we could say like file content name. Where's file content come from?
From Bootstrap.
Oh, really?
So there's a module, like there's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
module called
Yeah,
Bootstrap. Yeah, that renders.
And so it does all of that stuff. And we can just be like super silly, right? So case name of say file markdown.2html. Think that, and then otherwise, and file content is probably there's probably more we want to show. So let's say this is silly. I'm not gonna bother with any of that. You can deal with that.
Yeah,
I
we
figured
can
this
move
would
it
be
later.
yeah, so import Markdown. Okay, and then I think that's probably enough, honestly. It's not.
Yeah, we're pattern matching, so I don't think we can do that there.
No, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, we can do that in case. Oh yeah, it works.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened the
If
first
we
time.
go to the README itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty cool.
That was easy.
yeah. I do like Elm Markdown. Okay, so I probably ought to go. Is there anything else we should do that I can be helpful with?
So I think that was like the main thing I wanted to do. We could do some other things, but yeah.
Have you seen web data?
No.
So I saw you basically doing this sort of pattern, right? So this is a very cool sort of thing that wraps HTTP, among other things, to provide a web data response. So it wraps your response type in web data, and
Makes sense.
it's pretty nice for doing things like showing loading. Like right now, it doesn't matter because it's local and it's fast, but I saw you sort of handling that case anyway, and so it seemed like maybe interesting. Anyway, all right. So I'd like to push probably what I have.
Yeah, I added you to the repo. But I think you need to accept invitation.
Oh yeah, you're certainly right. Yep. Okay. So there it is. I hope it's helpful.
Yeah, it was very helpful what we did today. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it was fun pairing with you.
Yeah, definitely for me too.
All right. Well, have a good morning. I suppose it's super early there still.
Yeah, and for you it's evening, yeah?
Yep. It's almost
What time
midnight.
is it?
It's 11:20 at
Oh
night.
yeah. So it's 6 a.m. here. It's still dark. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.